Jade, and this is Jade. The movie I watched today was Finding Nemo. It was directed by Andrew Stanton and Lee Unkrich. It was also made in 2003. The main characters are Albert Brooks as Marlin, Ellen DeGeneres as Dory, and Alexander Gould as Nemo. On Nemo's first day of school, he was ready for an adventure. Nemo and his friends were seeing who was the bravest to swim out in open waters. So Nemo swam right out and touched the boat with his little fin. On the way back, Nemo got caught by a diver. So Paul and Marlin, Nemo's dad, was trying to find Nemo and instead ran into a bluefish called Dory. Dory was a friendly fish and liked to talk. Dory and Marlin had a wild adventure, and on the way they found a pair of goggles saying P. Sherman, Wallaby Way, Sydney. So they made a wild journey to Australia, hoping to meet back up with Nemo. What I liked about the movie is the graphics, and as well as how it was set out in the Great Barrier Reef and how it was acted out. But I didn't like how it was not always realistic, and when the jellyfish came out of nowhere. I think the lesson is always listen to your parents and do not run off. Overall, I would rate this movie a 4.5. What about you, Jade?
Well said, Jayden. I'd probably rate that movie 4 out of 5 stars. The movie I watched was called E.T. It was made in 1982 and the director was Steven Spielberg. This movie was about Elliot, who was played by Henry Thomas. In the movie, Elliot meets a strange creature named E.T. Elliot has to keep E.T. hidden so that he doesn't get taken away, killed or gets tested on. Towards the end, E.T. got sick because he needed to go home. Medical helpers found him and tried to help. Elliot got sick too because they are connected in a strange way. What E.T. feels Elliot does and what E.T. thinks Elliot does too. Throughout E.T.'s time with Elliot, Elliot's sister teaches him to talk and Elliot teaches him a lot of things they use daily. He learnt what was dangerous, who to stay away from and how to be safe. I think the actors were good and E.T. looked real. I didn't like it how most scenes were dark. Mary was their mum and was played by Dee Wallace. Elliot has 2 brothers, Michael and Keys. Michael was played by Robert McNaughton and Keys was played by Peter Corradi. Elliot's sister was Gertie and she was played by Drew Barrymore. Pat Welsh played E.T.'s voice. Overall, I rate this movie 3 out of 5 stars. What about you, Jayden?
I would rate this movie a 4. Thanks for watching the Jade and Jayden show. We will catch you later next week. Good night.